So today I'll be doing a head-to-head 12-man categories league with my friends. Let's just get right into it, but before we do, please do subscribe and like the video if you're enjoying it. And for today's comment question of the day, who is your favorite fantasy basketball player? Mine's definitely has to be James Harden. He just does everything that I like in a fantasy basketball player. Alright, so here we go. I fully expect Giannis to go off the board first. A couple of us aren't even in here yet. Yeah. I'm really hoping Curry or Harden fall to me. Curry most likely will. Harden probably not. And if Curry does go, that means either Cat or Jokic fall. I'm not really that big on Jokic. I'll probably take LeBron over him if that's the case. But yeah, Giannis does go first overall. See, number 2, I think he's going to go with AD or Cat. Last year he had Harden. I can't see him passing up on Harden again. But I really want Harden or Curry. They really fit how I like to build my teams. I like to have a guard-heavy team, focus on assists and steals and threes. But can't really go wrong with LeBron, Jokic either for that reason. Cat is going to have a monster season this year. I just don't expect him to fall down to 6 especially. Okay. It's the second pick. It should not take this long. It's either your first option or your second option. Let's see. Yeah, I fully expect him to go Harden. Don't get me wrong. I would love if Harden fell down to me. Harden, Curry, LeBron. Those are the 3 that I really want. With the 6th pick. And then hopefully on the way back around, I can snag someone like maybe Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Bradley Beal. Build around that. I still don't know why Pascal Siakam is ranked so high. 10th is just a little too high for my liking. Oh yeah, I definitely can't get Bradley Beal the second way around. Oh, there goes Curry, number 2. AD goes 3. Maybe Harden will fall. Let's see. It all depends on who he takes. Jokic. Oh, maybe James Harden will fall. It's looking like I'm getting either James Harden or Cat right now. Can't really go. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the top 5. I think I say this all the time. Between Giannis, AD, Harden, Cat, Curry, LeBron, even Jokic. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those guys anyway. Really does not matter. They're all going to put up crazy good numbers, I think. I would probably... Yeah, my preference was definitely Curry. Let's see. Let's see who he goes with. Cat, Harden. I'm definitely getting one of these 3. If I had to choose the order, I'd probably go Harden, Cat, then LeBron. Actually, no. I think I'd get Harden, LeBron, then Cat. Yeah, I'd take Harden, then LeBron, then Cat. And he went Cat. So I'm going to go ahead and snag James Harden real quick. Alright. It's a good start. Got to snag Harden. I definitely did not expect him to fall to 6th. Love that pick. Alright, let's see. 12 picks from now. Let's go down. Let's see who we got. Butler would be who I think I want the most right there. Let's cue him up. I also really like... Not John Collins, Butler. Alright, there goes LeBron. There goes Embiid. I also really like Luka to pair up next to Harden. Seem to be lagging a little bit. Hopefully that goes away. Bradley Beal would be nice. Damian Lillard would be nice, but I definitely do not see them falling down there. There's no way that happens. Let's see. What are we up at? This is 9th pick, I believe. 6, 7, 8, 9th. 9th. Yeah, I see Ben Simmons, maybe Bradley Beal, Lillard. I feel like people are going to grab Westbrook kind of early too. Maybe near the later rounds at the wheel. I think one of them will snag Westbrook and someone else. Let's see. If I can manage to get Luka, Jimmy, or... Where is he? Where's Paul George? Paul George is kind of late. Alright guys, we're gonna reach for Paul George. Or Kawhi. I feel like they're gonna go before though. But let's just queue up Paul George and Kawhi. I think we're gonna reach for those guys in our second round. Alright. Okay, so I'm not even sure if he's in the draft yet. Oh, he goes Drummond. I don't think he was in the draft. I think he auto-picked that. Yeah, he did. Alright, he got Drummond. Ben Simmons goes next. So, the bad part about being at this end of the wheel is your options are like Pascal Siakam, Bradley Beal, Lillard, Westbrook, Gobert. It's kind of hard. You really miss out. I think in 7, 8, 9, 10, you really miss out on those picks. Oh, there goes Westbrook. Yeah, I had a feeling someone would reach for him a little bit. I definitely knew he was not coming back around to me. But let's see. Pascal Siakam, Bradley Beal, Lillard. I know he was really upset he had the 12th pick because Pascal Siakam was going to be his highest option. And I know he did not want that. He goes Bradley Beal, though. He had him last year. He did really good for him. He's probably going to have another good year as long as he doesn't get traded. Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard. Not a bad combo. Yeah, I don't think Jimmy Butler is going to last up until me. Yeah, I just don't see that happening. Luka, maybe. I know he's going to get Pascal Siakam with his auto pick. Unless he takes him. I don't see that happening either. Who did he pick? I think he picked Cat first round. So I wouldn't be surprised if him going Ayton or Gobert. But again, yeah, there's no way Jimmy Butler falls to me. Let's see, where's Kawhi? Kawhi and Paul George. Those are going to be the two guys I go for. Yeah. Well, they're really taking their sweet time in the first round. Usually the first round goes by pretty fast for second rounds. And then the later picks, usually people take their time. They got to really think about it. Well, let's see. He goes Paul George. Okay, okay. There was his reach. So maybe Kawhi will still be there when I go ahead and pick. I am kind of scared to take Kawhi, but I don't really like any of these other options so early on, especially in the middle. I don't like any of them. With Harden, I get so many threes and free throws, and then Kawhi is really good at that too. And then the steals that Kawhi brings, that's why I really wanted Paul George, the threes and the steals. But didn't end up working out that way. I wouldn't mind Jimmy Butler for that reason as well. He gets a lot of steals. Not bad playmaking. I think he's projected to get 4 or 5 assists a game. Same thing with Luka. I think Luka's projected like 6. Yeah, 6 assists for Luka, 5 for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy doesn't hit as much threes, but when you have Harden on your team, kind of doesn't matter. Good free throw percentage, the steals. Oh, there goes Luka. Well, there goes another one of my picks. 24 points. Yeah. I can't see Jimmy Butler falling. I know Pascal's going to fall, Gobert's going to fall, Ayton's going to fall. Paul George went. Luka went. Maybe I'll grab Kyrie the next way around if Kawhi's gone too. Let's see what's Kyrie projected. He's only projected 0.8 threes. That's not right at all. 1.7. How many points is he projected? 20 points. Okay, not bad. Let's queue him up. I guess he'll be our third option. Or did he just get taken? Yeah, he just got taken. Okay. Forget that option. Let's see. Well, there goes Rudy. Oh, okay, yeah. We're getting Jimmy or we're getting Kawhi. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'll take either one of those two. Preferably Jimmy Butler. But yeah, I can't remember who he picked first. DeAndre Ayton's actually ranked pretty high. He's higher ranked than Luka Doncic to me, and that's a little steep. Let's see, how many points? I think it said he was projected like 24 points. Oh, 19 points. His ADP is 24. That's probably how I got it confused. Yeah, Pascal Siakam is really projected 22 points a game, man. I mean, he's a good all-around player, but damn, that's just top 10. I can't. I don't know. I can't see myself taking him then. Although if he's there the third round, I can't really pass up on that. Vucevic is another guy that gets no love in these drafts. He had a crazy season last year, and he's been dropping in the rankings. I remember last time we did the draft, he was, what, 15 maybe? So fix that. Okay. Yeah, so we're locked in with Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard. Who do you take? Kawhi, okay. Made it easy. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and snag Jimmy Butler from right here. No need to think about that one for us. Alright, after Jimmy, then we have what? 14, 15 more picks? 10 more picks, okay. So that's not bad. 3, 6, 9, Zion. It really sucks that Zion got injured already. He's going to miss, what, a couple of weeks, it said? That's a big loss, man. I expected big things from Zion, and just 3 weeks of not having Zion, even if it's like 2 weeks. I guess 2 weeks isn't too bad when you have a 19-week season, but I know he fell a lot because of that. Well, let's see. I wouldn't mind Jrue Holiday. I really like his game. I am scared that he might get traded, but the defensive numbers that he puts up, they're just so good. Let's take a look. 1.63, that's not that good though. Yeah, 1.6 steals, lockdown defender. There goes Ayton off the board. Only 5 assists? That's kind of... Oh, they do have Lonzo now. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox might be the better choice then. Damn. Wow. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox might be the better choice. What is it? Field goal. Oh, Jrue definitely has higher field goal, that's for sure. Yeah, not even by that much. Ooh. De'Aaron Fox might be someone to look at down there if he's available. Draymond is someone that I would really want. So I am going to go very guard heavy. So if I could get Draymond or Blake Griffin, because I know he gets, what, 2 threes, a couple of assists. If I could get Draymond to hit up my center's position, I won't even have to worry about that for the rest of the draft. And then just focus on all my guards, my wing players. Rack up on the steals, assists, threes. And with Harden on your team, you're always going to have good free throw. Field goal might be a problem. And turnovers will be a problem. But if I can manage to get the rest of my team to shoot well... Oh, there goes Jrue Holiday. Okay. I believe you had him last year too, so... Yeah. You usually see a lot of players grab the same players over and over again. They just really like it. Actually, why don't you guys let me know? Is there a player that you guys love to grab in all your fantasy leagues that you had year in, year out? There was a while where I actually get James Harden a lot. But when I first started fantasy, I think Kevin Love was my go-to guy. He was just killing in Minnesota. I had him every year. He led me to championships, second place. I remember one time he was projected second overall. Somehow everybody passed up on him. I got him 8th overall. I got really lucky, yeah. He's been on my... I think I had him on my team 4 or 5 years straight. Kevin Love was a mainstay on my team early on. Alright, there goes DeRozan. I like DeRozan, but no steals, no blocks, no threes. Really hinders him. Devin Booker. What's he at? 5 assists? If only he could get a little bit more production on the defensive side, he'd be really valuable. Oh, speaking of Kevin Love, I could just grab him for the center spot too. But I really like Draymond this year. No Durant, no Clay for most of the time. He's definitely not going to score much, but his rebounding should go up, his assists should go up. Obviously, the rebounding is not really going to affect us since we're not really keying in on that category. But everything else, okay, let's scroll. Trae Young goes. All right, let's see who he's going to have. We got 4 picks coming. John Collins is going to be there. Randall, Aldridge, Capella, Zion. All right, let's queue up. I think I will definitely take De'Aaron Fox first of all. Then I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Draymond if Fox is gone. Oh, Kemba, right. Kemba's another player. He's ranked, I think, 50-something. Way too low in my opinion. So, yeah. De'Aaron Fox, Draymond Green, Blake Griffin, and Tobias Harris. Oh, Donovan Mitchell's here, too. Donovan Mitchell. What you got project? How many threes he projected to hit? 80 from the line. 2.83 not bad. 4 assists. And 1.5 steals. Yeah, I think Draymond is the guy I want to go first, actually. 1.6. Nah, I gotta take De'Aaron. If De'Aaron's there, I'm taking him. Then Draymond. Then I'll grab Blake Mitchell afterwards. And then Tobias. Yeah, that's gonna round out my 5. Obviously, I'm gonna get one of these 5. At the very worst. I think afterwards, though, I pick a while later. So, odds of me getting two of those guys, not likely. Oh, there goes De'Aaron Fox. All right, so we're gonna go Draymond probably. Draymond, Blake Griffin, Tobias. Draymond, Blake Griffin, Donovan Mitchell, then Tobias. Yeah, I could work with that. Actually, should I take Zion, man? Oh, man. Zion is just... There goes Tatum. Only half a steal projection? That seems kind of low for me. I think Zion's definitely going to get more steals than that. Oh, well, there goes Zion. Alright, so let's snag up Draymond Green. I was really considering grabbing Zion. Okay, let's go Draymond. Okay, so we grab Draymond, and who did I just remove? Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Let's queue him back up. Hopefully he's there. We're in 12 picks though, so it's not likely. Okay. Booker, Porzingis. Those would also be pretty nice at this point. Kevin Love, I could get him to fill up the center spot as well. I could always move Draymond. I should have actually slotted him into the center spot. Otto Porter wouldn't be too bad. Mitchell Robinson's another guy I think is going to have a big year. Definitely rebounding and blocking. Yeah, 3.1 blocks a game. That's big. There's a lot of blockers this year. Porzingis is back. Mitchell Robinson, Whiteside, Rudy Gobert, Drummond. Well, Drummond's not that crazy of a blocker, but he gets a few. Let's see. There's Lauri Markkanen. Jamal Murray wouldn't be too bad. I think with Harden, Draymond, and Butler, that's most of my assists right there. There goes Blake. I do think I'm going to need a couple of more three-pointer shooters. So Jamal Murray might be a really good fit. There goes Mitchell. Jamal Murray might be a good fit. Of course, if any of the ones that I queued up earlier are still there, that wouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Ooh. Middleton and Bledsoe wouldn't be too bad. Ooh, McCollum. Let me queue up McCollum. I really like McCollum. And since I have a lot of guards that can create with Harden, Butler, and Draymond, really, I don't need McCollum to really distribute that much. 3 assists a game. A steal. Hopefully he can get up to that. The threes and the points is what I need for CJ. I also do like Bledsoe. I'd probably take him if CJ's not there. Middleton and Bledsoe, they're pretty similar. Let's just queue them both up if any of them are there. Jamal Murray I like. Let's queue him up. We got 9 picks for us. Yeah. Buddy Hield, he's just straight up a scorer to me. Scorer 3. He doesn't really get that many steals or anything. There goes John Collins. Oh, Devin Booker went 2. I didn't even notice that. Porzingis is still here. I don't think Porzingis will last to me. I know a lot of these guys here might hate Porzingis for leaving New York, but they're definitely not going to pass up on him on 42nd. Let's see. Steven Adams. Don't be surprised if he averages 20 rebounds a game with Westbrook gone. What's the best rebounder now over there? Gallo, Chris Paul, SGA, Roberson. Yeah, Adams is going to have definitely going to average a double-double this year. Definitely. And for a big man, he gets a good amount of steals. I can see him scoring a little bit more, especially with CP3 creating for him. Let's see. There's Bagley and Lauri Markkanen. Those two, they're probably going to break out. At least one of these two are going to break out. I think Bagley's going to get a lot more burn this year, and Markkanen is just going to improve. Yeah, there goes Porzingis, like I thought. Yeah, I didn't expect him to last that much longer. Alright, let's look at the cute section right here. I'm hoping to get one of these guys. Tobias would probably be number 1. Then I think I'll go McCollum. Then I'll probably take Murray over Bledsoe. And then, yeah, Bledsoe and Middleton. Not a bad order. Jaren Jackson's another guy who I think is going to have a crazy year. He just doesn't fit the system that I'm trying to go for, unfortunately. He does hit 1 3, gets 1 steal, but I don't really need big men. I just want to load up on the guards, wing depth, you know, try to get a lot of assists, 3 steals. Yeah, if I can guarantee those categories with points, because I have Harden and Butler, they're going to drop buckets. So if I can get those categories in, I'm really liking it. Then, oh, free throw is another category I should have locked down with Harden, Butler. Yeah. And then, what is that? So then we have free throw, assist, steal, points. Then we just got to worry about field goal. Oh, I said 9. Free throw, 3s, assist, steal, points, 5. Yeah, so that's 5 categories right there. Then if we have good field goal, that's our 6th. Alright, there goes Marvin Bagley. Like I said, expected big things from him this year too. Definitely going to break out on the Kings. If he doesn't start, that might be hindering it, but I think they want to start Bielitsa, but no, I think it's time to let Bagley start. I know, you know how they released the NBA heights, and I think Bagley is, I think, 6'8 or 6'9, and everybody was roasting him on Twitter because I think he was listed at 6'11 before, and that's why the Kings don't play him at center. He's too small. And everybody's always saying, why don't you play him at center? Why don't you play him at center? And with Willie Cauley-Stein gone, everybody thought Bagley was about to start the center position. And then they go ahead and sign Dedmon. So it shows that Kings really don't believe him in the center position. If Bagley could stretch the floor a little bit this year and knock down some 3s, yeah, I think he should start. Actually, I think he should start regardless. But if he could knock down some 3s, he's going to be a fantasy threat. Let's see. I would not mind. Oh, Bam Adebayo. He's my pick for most improved player. He's going to have a pretty good year. Oh, there goes Jamal Murray. Okay. Oh, Chris Paul's here. Let's cue him up. D'Lo's here. Kyle Lowry. I like Kyle Lowry as well. Let's cue him up. And D'Lo. Why not? Damn, can I really pass on Chris Paul for McCollum? I don't think I can. Yeah, I think I might take Chris Paul over all of these guys. Actually, I'd probably take Tobias over them, but damn, Chris Paul being there, that's... I feel like he's going a little under the radar being in OKC. he's still gonna put up his numbers. 8 assists, 16 points, 2 steals maybe. That's good enough. That's really good actually. Kyle Lowry is another one. I feel like with Kawhi gone, all the attention went to Pascal Siakam, but Kyle Lowry was an all-star last year. Like, he's still gonna get his numbers. At least 8 assists, 15 points. That's good enough to be a starting role. And then if he just needs to catch in his steals, he used to be a really good defender back in the day, but he kind of slacked off recently. All right, there goes Whiteside. 4 picks. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna get one of these guys queued up. There goes Randall. I don't necessarily want Tobias Harris, but that value is kind of hard to pass up. No, I think I'm going to take CJ McCollum over Tobias Harris and just hope Chris Paul falls to me. Oh, there goes Tobias. Made it easier for me. Yeah, there's a lot of players here. I know some of these guys will take some of them. Terry Rozier projected 20 points, 6 assists. Not bad. How many threes are you projected? 2.8 threes? Wow. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I mean, who else is there in Charlotte? Rozier is going to get his burn, but he's very inefficient. 77 from the line, 39 from the field. Yeah, very inefficient. I would take him over Rubio, though. I'd take him over Hield. Maybe Love? Probably Love. Alright, I think I'm going to try to snag up CJ. Damn, though, how many picks after am I? Alright, let's snag up CJ. And on the way around, let's hope either Bledsoe, Middleton, Paul, Lowry, or D'Lo fall. I don't think D'Lo will be there. I don't think Chris Paul will be there either. But Chris Paul's going to miss a lot of games. Meanwhile, McCollum might not. And he has a foggier situation. I don't really know what's going to happen with Chris Paul. If he gets traded to the Heat and I have Butler, that's going to mess my system up a little bit. But yeah, let's go McCollum. Unless he gets taken right now. I don't think he will, though. Yeah, we'll go McCollum, and then on the way back around, hopefully grab one of those other guards in Lowry, Paul, Middleton, Bledsoe. Bledsoe is a really good point guard to have for my fit. If he just knocked down a couple more threes, he'd be a perfect fit. He is going to have the ball a little bit more. Brogdon's not being there is really going to hurt the Bucks, I think. I don't think Brogdon not being on the Bucks, it's really going to hurt them. Their chances of making the finals, at least for me, it went down. Wesley Matthews is a good replacement, but the things that Brogdon did and the efficiency that he did it at is just crazy. All right, there goes Capella. We're going to go CJ McCollum here. Yeah, and like I said, hopefully in what, 10, 15 picks is it? 10 picks. One of these guys are still here. I'm gladly taking any of those 5. There goes Laurie. Only 4 more picks, and then we're guaranteed one of those 5. Let's take a look at our team really quick. We have Harden, Butler, Draymond, and CJ for our first 4. Not bad. I think for most of the year, I'm definitely going to end up moving Draymond to the center spot and then picking up maybe a small forward, power forward to fit in that power forward spot. There goes Middleton. One of our guys is gone. Oh, Brogdon's here too. Let's just queue him up. Gallo's here. Gallo had a very good year last season. He went really under the radar. He had like all-star type numbers, and he just didn't get like the love for it. You know, he was averaging almost 20 points, 2 rebounds, and they made the playoffs. So it's not even like he was doing it on a bad team. They ended up making the playoffs. So it's pretty good. Pretty underrated season by Danilo, if you ask me. Oh, Conley's here too. Let's queue him up. I like Conley. Anyone else down here? I do like Lonzo, but I'm definitely not taking him with the next pick. I'd probably wait for him to come back around. Alright, let's go back up here. Let's see who's available. DeAndre Jordan at 60, way too high for me. No way he should go above Jaren Jackson or Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love is still there. Thomas Bryant. He's probably going to have a big year too, Thomas Bryant. Terry Rozier is still here. Damn. Jonas and Montrez. I feel like no one's going to grab these two early on, but then whoever grabs them on later on, I think like what, Montrez is 27th rank, someone's going to end up grabbing him like 70th, and that's a steal for value. Let's see, who is he going to grab? Chris Paul. Okay, there goes Chris Paul. Alright, so what, we have 3 of our guys left still. Not bad. 3 of our guys and 6 people picking ahead of us. I don't like those odds, actually. Alright, worst case scenario, I think we're going to grab Terry Rozier. Worst case scenario. There goes Valanciunas. Oh, wait, no, I did queue up more. Alright, I'll definitely take Bledsoe, then Lowry, Russell, Brogdon. I think I'd rather grab Conley over Gallo. And I think I'd grab Rozier over Gallo, too. Yeah, we're guaranteed one of these guys. Actually, no, I think I'd grab Kevin Love over Gallo. Yeah, I would definitely grab Kevin Love over Gallo. If I could move him to the center spot right in the draft, that would be even better. Mitchell Robinson's here. Rubio's still here. Favors, Enes Kanter. Sabonis. I heard the Pacers were kind of looking at trade talks for Sabonis. That's very interesting. They just gave him a big contract, I believe. I didn't think the Sabonis-Miles Turner pairing would really work. It's just too clogged up in the paint. And they have a pretty good team. Brogdon, who else starting? Jeremy Lamb, TJ Warren. Okay, there goes Karis LeVert. Pretty high if you ask me. Yeah, I'd rather have any of these guys over Karis LeVert. Yeah, pretty high. He could have definitely got Karis LeVert in a couple of rounds. Who was it? Brogdon, Jeremy Lamb, TJ Warren, Sabonis, and Miles Turner. And then eventually when Oladipo comes back, either TJ Warren or Jeremy Lamb is going to head to the bench. Depending on how they like that unit working together. But let's see, there goes Kevin Love. Not bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Bledsoe or Lowry. Probably Lowry. He hits more threes. Yeah, probably Lowry. He hits more threes. Rubio. Rubio is going to have a pretty good year too. I think he is definitely going to pair well with Devin Booker, but he's just so inefficient. It's hard. He does get a lot of steals though. That's what I like, but just so inefficient. I think he's too high at 53. If he was a later pick, I think I could see myself grabbing him. But at 53, he's too high. How many steals? Bledsoe 1.6. Not bad. Kind of surprised Bam Adebayo is here. I felt like he'd be one of the picks that people reach for. Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to make it out of this round though. Damn, 3 threes for D'Lo. How many points are you projected? Never mind. There goes D'Angelo. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go Bledsoe or Lowry here, whoever's there. And then on the way around, I think we're in 12 picks. Maybe Rozier will still be there. Maybe Conley will still be there. What do we have? We actually don't have any point guards yet. We just got a lot of shot creating A lot of playmaking wings and Draymond. Yeah, I don't even think you need much more assists. If I grab Bledsoe and Lowry, or even one of them, that's what. Who went? Mitchell Robinson went? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Bledsoe. Alright. Let's draft our first point guard, surprisingly. I'm liking what the team is looking like. Bledsoe, Harden, Butler, Draymond, and CJ McCollum. Hopefully, what are we in? 12 picks? Yeah. Kyle Lowry, Brogdon, Mike Conley. They were just completed. And worst case scenario, we're going with Terry Rozier. Yeah. Lonzo, I'll also queue up. I like Lonzo. Oh, Al Horford would be a really good pickup for our center position. That's something to consider. 13 points though, damn. Let me queue up Al Horford. He's someone to consider. That's definitely someone to consider. I don't want to go to Willie Cauley or Miles Turner. Zach LaVine is someone to consider as well. Just doesn't get many defensive stats. I mean, he hardly plays defense, but I still can't believe ESPN ranked him 90th. I won't get over that. I mean, according to here, 77th ranked fantasy player, but still, I feel like that's a little too low for him too. Dwight Howard is ranked pretty high, but he goes pretty late. Let's see. Gordon Hayward. If he could bounce back this season, it's going to be big for him. He was also one of those do-it-all kind of guys. Alright, there goes Kyle Lowry. Not bad. There goes one of our picks. Let's scroll back. Let's see who we got over here. Montrez is still there. Terry Rozier is still there. Thomas Bryant, Steven Adams, Rubio, Favors, Canner. A lot of bigs. That's what I've been noticing in my draft. A lot of bigs end up staying on the board for a while. And yeah, the wing players usually go early, and then everybody's scrambling for bigs at the end of the draft. There goes Terry Rozier, another one. What are we in, 10 picks? Yeah, I don't see any of these guys falling to us, if I'm being real. Brogdon, Conley, Gallo, Lonzo, maybe Horford. Let's see. Bam Adebayo. Bojan Bogdanovic, not a bad pick either. But I think I'll take Lonzo over both of them. Yeah, I think I'll take Lonzo over Bojan and Gallo, actually. I'm really big on Lonzo. I'm really big on the Pelicans, but the crazy thing is, with Zion being out, man, it really affects Lonzo too. I wonder what they're going to do now. Are they going to start Ingram at the 4, Holiday at the 3, and Redick at the 2? Maybe. I feel like they're going to close out games like that for sure. Yeah. I think they're going to close out games like that. There goes Steven Adams. Dwight Powell ranked 73rd. That's really high. That's one of the more confusing rankings to me. I think he is starting next to Porzingis, but still, even then, above Miles Turner? No, no way. Definitely not above Miles Turner. That's, like I said, it's one of the more confusing rankings to me. Zach LaVine. Let me queue him up. Wouldn't mind some Zach LaVine. Marcus All, Gordon Hayward. Those guys are all going to be there the next way around. Let's scroll up. Yeah, Montrez is still here. He's getting no love. Thomas Bryant also getting no love. I thought he was going to have a pretty big year. Derek Favors, no love. Rubio is one of those guys I feel like no one ever drafts, like wants to draft him so early. but then everybody always wants to trade for him. I swear, I find myself trying to trade for Rubio all the time, but I just can't draft him. I don't know. And I feel like the years that I have Rubio, everybody's always asking me to trade for him. I don't know. He's one of those players that people don't draft but like to trade for, at least. Sabonis went. What are we in? 8 picks now? So, yeah. All right, I'm feeling more confident about grabbing Conley, Brogdon, or Ball, or even Levine. Yeah. Let me see. Alright, Bledsoe, Harden. These 4 right here should get me a good amount of steals. I get Conley, that only adds to it. Ball only adds to it. Brogdon probably only adds to it. They're going to add a couple more threes and assists. Yeah. The one risk about taking James Harden this year, it's just, I don't know how him and Westbrook are going to work out. They're two very ball dominant, but the same thing happened when Chris Paul first came to the Rockets. Everybody was like, it's not going to work out. I mean, in the end, they didn't win the championship, so maybe I guess it didn't work out. But from a fantasy perspective, like, they both put up numbers on that team. So I'm sure Harden and Westbrook can figure it out and both somehow put up numbers on the team. Alright, let's see. We got a double pick going on here. I could definitely see him snagging up. I want to say Bam Adebayo, and I want to say Brogdon. I think he's going to take Adebayo and Brogdon. Or if he wants to go 2 bigs, I want to say Thomas Bryant and Adebayo. I have no idea what his team looks like, though, so I'm not even sure. Maybe even Levine. He had Levine last year. I know he was big on Levine, so I could see him taking Levine right now, too. Okay, there goes Gallo. One of our guys gone. I don't see him drafting a big. Who was his first pick? I think it was Lillard and Beal. Yeah. Maybe he will go small. I think he'll grab Brogdon then. Damn, if he snipes 2 of our players, I'll be pretty upset. We'll still have left Conley, Horford. No, I think I'm going to grab Lonzo over Horford, though. It's just the fact, will he make it here? And if all of them go, then I think we're going to go Rubio, guys. I'm not drafting Lou Williams here. Definitely not drafting any of these big guys here. I can't reach down this low for these guys. Oh, Aaron Gordon's here. Oh, there goes Brogdon. Got that part right. RJ Barrett. Oh, he really sniped 2 of my picks. Alright, moving on. RJ. Oh, where's John Morant actually? Let me cue him up. Where's John? Okay, let's cue up Ja. I think I'm going Ja next. That might be a reach, but yeah. I like Ja. Let's see. Alright, if Conley's not there and Lonzo's not there, Conley, Lonzo, Levine. If those 3 aren't there, damn, maybe I'm going to take John Morant. But I could also take Rubio. Damn, a lot of these big guys just slipping, man. Adebayo is going to be a very good steal for somebody. There goes Levine. Makes it easier for me. Maybe I could get Conley and then on the way back around snag Ja. I highly doubt it. Everybody expects John Morant to put up numbers. Yeah, no way I'm going to get John Morant on the way back around. Hopefully I get Conley and Lonzo here. I can't pass up on Conley and Lonzo for Ja. I really like Lonzo. The steals, the threes. Might not score that much, but... And his free throw, he does shoot terrible. But he only shoots like 1 a game, so... His 1 plus Harden's 29 a game, it kind of evens out right there, so... Yeah. I think I'm going Conley, Lonzo, and then Ja. That's my order. I'm going to have to pass up on all these big guys. I can't see myself doing it. Bojan Bogdanovic. Willie Kelly's not. Yeah. I don't like any of these big men right here. I mean, hopefully they all fall to me when I need a big guy. I wouldn't mind grabbing Marc Gasol pretty late in the draft. Serge Ibaka pretty late in the draft. I wouldn't even mind maybe even Dwight, but not really Dwight. I don't like Dwight this year. He is playing with LeBron, so that's something. Kuzma, I think, is going to be injured for a while. There goes Andrew Wiggins. Interesting pick. Shai Gilgeous is a very interesting pick as well. But that's someone we could come back around to. He's not going to go anywhere. Ja most likely will, though. Let me see. How many threes is he projected? How many threes and steals? 1 3. Okay, not that fun. 7 assists, 1.3, and 14 points. Alright, let's go Conley and Lonzo, and then we'll go Ja. Maybe Ja will be there. I don't know. I'm hoping Ja will be there the round after. There goes Barrett. Okay. If Barrett's going, that means someone's going to grab Ja Morant soon. Yeah, I'm not going to pass up on Conley, though. Or Lonzo. Jeff Teague? Nah. Alright. So, let's take a look at our team again. What do we have? I know we have Bledsoe, Harden, Butler, Draymond, McCollum. Who do we pick after that? Bledsoe, Harden, Butler, Draymond, McCollum. Oh, we only have 5 picks. Right, this is the 6th round. Okay. So hopefully we go Mike Conley, Rubio. Man, they're really taking a long time. They're really taking their full 90 seconds with these picks. Montrez is still... Oh, there goes Montrez. Right on cue. Alright, so now... Yeah, now we're definitely getting either Conley or Lonzo. I think I'll take Conley. Then on the way back around, if Lonzo's there, I'm going to grab him too. I think I'm going to take Conley now. The steals, the threes. If he could just knock down 17 points. 18 even next to Mitchell and Gobert. But I don't know. There's a lot of mouths to feed on that team now. That's probably why Conley fell down so much. But I feel like he's going to do good on that team. He's finally on a good team. Well, I guess Memphis was good for a while, but let's see. The Jazz, they're not the fastest pace in the world, but they played the best D. Yeah, I think they were the best defensive team last year, and with all those outlet pass. Oh, there goes Conley. Okay. After hyping him up for so long, we're gonna end up grabbing Lonzo. And then next time around, we're going to grab Ja Morant, hopefully. If Ja Morant goes, then we have Horford. Let's queue up some more players that we might want. That center position is still looking very stale. But I think I'm going to reach for... I think one of those big guys are going to be there at the end of the round. And I won't worry about that. For now, at least. I'm going to move Draymond to center. So maybe if we grab some power forwards, small forwards. So, ideally, I can grab a small forward, power forward that could just fill in both of these spots, and I'll end up moving Draymond to center. Or ideally, we could just grab another power forward center, and I just wouldn't have to worry about both of those positions. Let's see, there's Aaron Gordon, Kuzma, DeAndre Hunter. There goes Lou Will. Okay, John. Oh, let me queue up Shai Gilgeous. I like him. We're also gonna queue up No one else here. Oh, Roko I really like. But I can get him later on. Yeah, let's scroll back up. I don't want to reach down way too low, but it's just some of these centers, they're just not worth it for me to draft. At least Thomas Bryant, he's gonna have a good year, but he's not gonna help my situation out. Same with Derek Favors. Maybe if Rubio's there, I'll grab him. I kind of shied away from the threes a little bit. Alonzo does hit a couple of threes, so no, never mind. There goes Turner. Yeah, I think John Morant will be there. There goes Adebayo. Yeah, here comes the big guys. Let's just keep snagging these guys up. And his Canner. I don't see anyone taking DeAndre Jordan. Al Horford. No one's going to take Dwight Powell. Oh, there goes John Morant. Yep. Alright, so hopefully, what are we left with? Rubio now? Alright, maybe we'll get some more scores. What else we got? We got Stein, Ibaka, no. Darius Sard, no. I don't like Jeremy Lamb this year. I mean, I do like him, but not season-wide. Hayward. That's the big thing. Do I want to trust in Hayward? I also like Joe Ingles a lot too. But I don't know if they're starting him at power forward. I don't know if Bojan is starting at power forward. I don't know what's going on. There goes Kuzma. Aaron Gordon is still there. Aaron Gordon wouldn't be a bad power forward to have on my team. Not many steals. Yeah. I think I'm going to grab Al Horford. Yeah, Al Horford. Then maybe I have Gordon Hayward. Joe Ingles. Gordon. Let's scroll up a little bit. No, these guys are not going to make the cut. Yeah, none of these guys are going to make the cut. There goes Rubio. Yeah. I think we're going to go Al Horford. Lock up the center position, center power forward. Then we won't have to worry about it anymore. He does hit some threes. Get some assists. I don't really know how this is going to mesh in Philly, but they are my pick to win the East. So that's saying something. Yeah, at least that way I won't have to worry about power forward center. I could just... Okay, there goes Oladipo. That was an interesting pick in my opinion. I feel like you could have got him a little bit later. But not bad. I think he just started practicing again. So he's making improvements. Almost back. So we'll see how that goes. A lot of these big guys are still here, man. I can't see myself taking any of them. I'm going to queue up Gordon Hayward because I think I'm going to go with him next. Ingles and Gordon. And I think I'm going to take them in that order exactly. Yeah, if Horford, SGA are gone, I'm going to move Roko down because I know I could grab him later. I'm going to move him down below Aaron Gordon. I can't pass up Aaron Gordon for Robert Covington. I think those are the 6 we're going to go with. Damn, Teague really fell off. He just can't score as well. Jared Culver is going to get a lot of minutes in Minnesota. And apparently he's backing up point guard, shooting guard, and small forward. So I can see Jared Culver easily getting 30 minutes a game. I feel like Aaron Gordon might go a little earlier. He is one of the more popular players. I feel like ESPN always underrates him. Let's see. Brandon Clark is here, 97th overall. I not that big on him. There goes Jeremy Lamb. Okay. So Al Horford's not looking like a bad pickup for us next time around. 2 center. Okay, never mind. Al Horford is off the table. Alright, let's see. This is going to be an interesting pick. Do I go Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Or do I go Gordon Hayward? Man, am I counting on a bounce back season from Hayward? This might be the case. Alright, so I don't need point guards as much anymore. I have Harden, Bledsoe, Lonzo, and Draymond. They're going to give me a lot of assists. So now I could just go for like all around players. Alright, let me take. This is going to be a hard one. After this, I think I pick in 12 again. Alright, let's take Hayward. Hopefully he has a bounce back season. I know it's kind of a risky pick, but usually players that come back from these injuries, they take a full year to recover. Look at Paul George. He broke his leg and then he had a mediocre-ish season, at least for his standards. And then he came back MVP candidate. Kind of risky pick. If they do end up trading Jaylen Brown as well, Gordon Hayward could do something. I think so. But let's see. If they trade Jaylen Brown, I think the rumor going around was for Blake Griffin. Then they would start what? They'd probably have to move Hayward along with that, actually. I guess Hayward on the Pistons wouldn't be too bad. Reggie Jackson, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward. I don't even know who their power forward is. Seiko Doumbia and Drummond. It's not that bad. Alright. I think Gordon Hayward. Risky pick, but let's see how it goes. And we're in 11 picks. Next time around, I don't think Aaron Gordon will be there. There goes Jeff Teague. Oh, Kelly Oubre I like too. Let me cue him up. Brandon Clark, nah, not a big fan. I don't know why Mason Plumlee is ranked at all. Like, he's playing behind Jokic. It's not happening. He's not going to get that much burn. Let's see. Harrison Barnes is here. Terrence Ross is here. Schroeder. Damn, Schroeder is going to be an afterthought in OKC now. Even more. Now they have Chris Paul and Shai Gilgeous. At least last year they just had what, Westbrook, and I think their starting shooting guard was Ferguson maybe. So at least Schroeder got some burn. Now he has a three-headed guard rotation right there. It's gonna be hard for him to get any minutes. I'm sure he'll find a nice six-man role. Evan Fournier. Brook Lopez wouldn't be a bad center. Get a lot of threes up. And only averages 4 rebounds a game. 7 feet tall, but only 4 rebounds. But the 2 threes and 2 blocks, you don't see that often. Alright, there goes Enes Kanter. Yeah, so the thing with everybody going down, reaching for picks, and their sleepers or everything like that, we're now, what, 7th round? Going into 8th round. And there's players like, let's go to the top. Let's see who's here. Derek Favors is still here at 54. DeAndre Jordan is still here at 60. Jared Allen is still here at 67. Dwight Powell, who should not be there, not because he should have been drafted, but because he shouldn't be ranked as high, still there. Willie Cauley-Stein, still there. It's very interesting. Ibaka, I think he's ranked too high. They have what? They're Marc Gasol, Ibaka, and Pascal Siakam. I think they're getting all the front court minutes. OG Anunoby, he's probably going to start at small forward. I think Van Fleet at shooting guard. And Norman Powell off the bench. That's how I'd see it play out. But Lowry and Van Fleet, it's a pretty small backcourt. But I don't see the Raptors making that much noise. Okay, there goes DeAndre Jordan. Marc Gasol wouldn't be a bad pickup, but I don't know. How many points is he projected? 3 assists, not bad. It's kind of like Horford. 1 block, 1 3. Good free throw. Only 12 points. I just don't know what his role is going to be with Ibaka and Siakam. I guess they could easily each get 30 minutes a night, with Siakam probably getting about like 36, 38. I don't know. I find that a risky pick as well. Okay, there goes SGA. 7 picks. Ingles, Aaron Gordon is who we're aiming for. Millsap wouldn't be too bad, but I don't kind of want him. Alright, let's queue up Marc Gasol. I think, yeah, let's just get Marc Gasol, rack up the center spot. Don't have to worry about it later anymore. Yeah, man, there's just so many bigs here. I don't want to take Robert Covington. Alright, I think I'm going to go in this order. Ingles, Gordon, Covington, Oubre, Marc Gasol. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab that order. And if all of them are gone, then I'm going to have to find a big man. I'm not going to reach all the way down for Jonathan Isaac in the 8th round. That's just way too high for me. Ooh, a player that I do want, though. I do want to draft Darius Garland. I'm not sure what he's ranked at. I think he's 140 now still. Let's take a look. Let's just queue him up just so I can see him, so I don't forget about him. Oh, there goes Robert Covington. Let's see. So let's queue up Garland. 142. Okay, I could definitely wait a while for Garland. I could probably wait a while for Harrow. I do have Butler though. I kind of don't want to grab Harrow. Damn. Covington, I guess he was really wanted. I did want him to, so can't complain. Yeah, let's go with Ingles or Gordon. I don't think either of those are going to be there. But the way the draft is going, I think a lot of these big guys are going to be available. I might go... I'll probably go Marc Gasol if Ingles and Gordon get taken. Let's see. Yeah, I want to take Gordon. I want Aaron Gordon. Ingles fits the system better, but I have so many three-point shooters. Well, not really. Harden, McCollum, Hayward, Lonzo. There goes Kelly Oubre, another one I wanted. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to grab some more three-point shooters. Let's say each of them get me about 2. Not enough. McCollum's going to be really big for my team. I kind of went away from the three-point shooting just to get more steals and defensive stats. So yeah, I think I might have to go Ingles over Aaron Gordon. Just because he fits the team more, you know, I don't want to go away from my identity. I do think Ingles is going to be a beast regardless. He does everything. Steals, assists, threes, shoots well. Doesn't score that much, but I have a lot of scorers on my team. There goes Wendell Carter. Yeah, I think I'll be able to snag a big man late in the draft. I don't think I'm going to grab Marc Gasol. Darius Garland is someone that I'm going to reach for next time around. Yeah, I'm definitely going to reach for Darius Garland next time around. So what, for point guards, we have Bledsoe, Lonzo right now. Then we have Harden, Jimmy Butler, McCollum, Draymond, and Gordon Hayward. Yeah, not bad. Definitely need the forwards. I always tend to grab a lot of wing players. First of all, I like watching them play. I don't really like watching big men play. They're kind of boring to me. I want to say boring, but when I play basketball, I play wing position. So, you know, I like to grab players that I like to watch, where I can learn something from. That's why I like grabbing a lot of wing players. And the way I like to draft my teams is I try to focus on 6 categories, usually when I do a 9-category league. So this time around, I'm focusing on free throw, threes, assist, steal, points, and field goal is always up in the air. Turnovers I probably won't win. So I think the sixth one I'm focusing on is field goal. I do have Butler, Harden, Draymond. Bledsoe doesn't shoot bad. McCollum doesn't shoot bad. They don't shoot great. Not bad. If I could hover around 47, 48, I should be good. Alright, there goes Favors. He is going to start on New Orleans. And with Zion not being there, early season he's going to be a threat. Jared Allen is still there. Dwight Powell, he should stay there. Willie Cauley-Stein. I think he's injured. I think he's out for like 2 weeks. I know he got injured during preseason. I'm not sure how long he's out actually. Now we have, there goes Dennis Smith Jr. I think he drafted RJ Barrett too. 2 Knicks players, basically the Knicks front backcourt. Oh, there goes Joe Ingles. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna go Aaron Gordon. Hopefully he doesn't grab him. Don't grab him. Don't grab him. Alright, we'll see. We're gonna go Aaron Gordon. Hopefully he just makes more threes this year. Yeah, no one else is a big 3-point shooter around here anyway. Alright, we're gonna go Aaron Gordon. Hopefully he doesn't take him. We got a minute till we find out. Come on. If he takes Aaron Gordon, who am I gonna go? I think I have to go Marc Gasol. At least it raises my assist, gives me some threes. With Harden on the team, I know I'm gonna get at least 3 threes right there. 4 threes maybe even. Then McCollum, that's another 3. Lonzo should hit about 1 to 2. Butler, same thing, 1 to 2. Hayward, same thing, 1 to 2. Bledsoe, also 1 to 2. I'd like to have them at least all 2, but this way at least I get to get more steals in. Obviously, Draymond's probably gonna hit like what, 1 maybe. Marc Gasol's probably gonna hit 1 maybe if I grab him. Aaron Gordon 1.5. If he could bring it up to 2, great fit for my team. And if he could grab a steal a game, that'd be nice. But who'd he take? Dario Saric. Alright, we're gonna draft Aaron Gordon, not even think about this one. He does score a lot too, so I like that pick. And I think next time around, 10 picks, not bad. DeAndre Hunter, Miles Bridges, Clark. Alright, let's take a look. Who's projected to hit a lot of threes? So, let's go to the top. Other way. JaVale McGee. Eric Gordon, Terrence Ross, Malik Monk, JJ Redick, Joe Harris, Landry Shamet, Kevin Huerter. Harrison Barnes, 2 a game, huh? Not bad. Wesley Matthews, Josh Richardson. I like Josh Richardson. Let me cue him. Let me cue up Josh Richardson. Torian Prince, Danny Green, CJ Moore. Yeah. Wesley Matthews wouldn't be a bad pick, but he'll be there later on. There goes Derek White. Ooh. DeJounte Murray. I'm surprised Derek White went before DeJounte Murray. 35. Oh, no threes a game. Wonderful. Let's just queue him up. There goes Dinwiddie. I'm not drafting Corver. Barnes wouldn't be too bad. I know he plays power forward too, so that helps. Let me queue him up just to have him here. There goes Dinwiddie. I think I said that already. Jay Crowder, Luke Kennard, Clarkson. Ellington, KCP. Oh, there goes Josh Richardson. Wow. A lot of the later picks are going right now. People are really reaching down there for the players they like that do a little bit of everything. There goes Barnes. Let's see. Yeah, let's get out of this one. Let's go back to the rank. Gary Harris is kind of low as well. Bobby Portis is still here. Jared Culver is still here. Joe Harris. Damn, those are the hundreds. We're already in the 100 picks. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab Marc Gasol. He does hit 1-3. I can't really pass up on him. I do need a center. I can't always start Draymond at center and Aaron Gordon at power forward. At least this way I have a 3-man rotation between them. Yeah. At least this way I have a 3 rotation between the 3 of them. And then I could just draft guards all the way throughout afterwards. There goes JJ Redick. Very early. Not very early. I thought he would be around later. 3, 4, 5 more rounds left. If I get Marc Gasol, then I'll try to get Garland. And then we got 3 bench spots to fill up. A lot of bigs here. Yeah, none of these people are interesting to me. I can't. Other than Marc Gasol, I don't see myself grabbing any of them. Maybe Paul Millsap, but I need a center more than a power forward. Dwayne Dedman, does shoot good from the field. Hopefully Marc Gasol doesn't play that bad if I do draft him. I know he had a pretty disappointing year last year. Let's see. Yeah, he had a pretty disappointing year last year. I can't. He needs to. If he has a better season this year, and him and Siakam kind of like work out well, maybe they trade Ibaka. Maybe they trade Marc Gasol. I know the Raptors thought about trading Kyle Lowry to the Heat. That'd be pretty interesting. And I think it was pretty good package. I think it was Justice Winslow and Tyler Herro. If I was the Raptors, I would do that in a heartbeat. Because they're not going to win a championship this year. They're nowhere near contending without Kawhi. And Winslow and Herro, at least that helps them build to the future. Man, let's see. Let's scroll down. Let's take a look. I guess I wouldn't mind Jordan Clarkson. No, I can't see myself taking Jordan Clarkson at that rate. I do like Jonathan Isaac, but again, I need a center more than I need a power forward. Alright, let me queue up Terrence Ross. I do like him. Also does hit 3s and scores. Let me queue up. Not ever from here this much. Jared Culver wouldn't be a bad pick. Ooh, Dragic is here. Interesting. Jared Culver wouldn't be a bad pick. There goes Jaylen Brown. I know TJ Warren is going to score a lot. Let's see. What's he projected? Justice Winslow is going to be kind of hard to pass up too. Oh, only 15. Not bad. Okay. Let me queue up Justice. I like Goran, but... Alright, let me queue up both. Oh, wait. I have Jimmy, man. Okay, let's see. A lot of Miami players down here. Oh, Colin Sexton might be a good pick. Let me queue him up. There goes Ibaka. Obviously, yeah. Reggie Jackson is still there. Nah is there. Hachimura. This is like the rookie area. Bogdanovich. Kuruks. Rondo. Gary Harris. I also do like Gary Harris. He's someone I'm going to queue up too. But I know Also, a lot of people in this league are very fond of Gary Harris. I know he's not going to last that long. Alright, let me take a look. Who am I going to draft? I will take Gary Harris over Terrence Ross. I think I'm going to have to go Marc Gasol, because he's not going to be there later. But then again, I do want Garland. Okay, I want Garland, Harris, Terrence Ross, then Culver, Winslow, Dragic, Sexton. Actually, let's put Sexton. Oh, damn. If I get Garland, do I really want Sexton as well? Okay, there goes Dragic. Yeah, let's leave Sexton there for now. Sexton and Winslow, let's leave them there for now, because I don't know what I'll be doing with them. Brandon Ingram, man, he is falling. Next KD to like just an afterthought in the Anthony Davis trade. That was basically more on Lonzo than him. He was kind of just a throw-in just to make it a little bit more sweeter. Tim Hardaway wouldn't be bad. Doesn't get any steals or assists like that, but threes and points, they're definitely coming his way. Who went? Oh, there goes Colin Sexton. Okay. Alright, what is it? After this, I'm picking 12 picks. If Garland is there, that's good. Alright, I'm going to draft. Yeah, let's go Marc Gasol. Alright, let's go Marc Gasol. And next time around, I'm going Garland. No, I think I'll go Gary Harris and then Garland. Nah, I gotta grab Garland next. I'll grab Garland, then Gary Harris. I do need the threes. I think I removed Garland by accident. Let me just go find him again. He's right here. Yeah, 12 picks from now. Hopefully Garland is there. Alright, now at least I don't have to worry about my center power forward spots anymore. I think I had Aaron Gordon, right? Yeah, Aaron Gordon, Marc Gasol, Draymond Green. They're locked in as my 3 triangle for my power forward center spot. Now it's just going to be all forwards and guards. Most likely point guards. Or wing players that get a couple of assists and threes. But I do want Garland for sure. I do want Gary Harris for sure. I don't know if I'll be able to snag both of them. I feel like Gary Harris is going to go this round. Like I said, he's really popular in this league. A lot of the players do like him. He's like Ricky Rubio. Although Ricky Rubio gets shitted on for his field goal and efficiency, Gary Harris, everybody loves his efficiency and his ability to get steals and threes. But last year was really disappointing for him. There goes Fournier. I mean, up until now, I completely forgot about Gary Harris too, which is surprising. He's also another guy that I really like. Let's see. Cedi Osman, DeAndre Hunter goes. Jackson Hayes, Ed Davis, Mo Bamba, Kevin Knox is here. KCP. Alright, let's take a look. Who is gonna be the highest scorer? Let's take a look at that and see who's available scoring wise. Alright. Oh, it's interesting. A lot of players around 15. Clarkson, Schroeder, Ross, Gordon. Damn, Gordon's projected 3 threes a game. That's pretty good. Him and Harden together, yeah. That's like, fuck, what is it? 5, 8, 3. Yeah, it's like 7 to 8 threes a game just from those two. Alright, let's go back to the rankings, see what we're looking at. There goes Hachimura. I think I said this in my rookies video, but he reminds me so much of Jabari Parker. They're both pretty good down in the paint. They work in that paint area. They don't really shoot that well. Hachimura is probably faster than him. But what's his name? Jabari Parker did get those 2 ACL injuries. That probably made him the bad defender that he is today. But Hachimura reminds me straight up of Jabari Parker, man. I think he's going to have the same role in Washington. I think Washington just had Jabari last year at the end of the year, right? Could be wrong. But now he's on Atlanta, which is kind of interesting. I can see why Atlanta took the risk. He's still kind of young, Jabari Parker. Him and Andrew Wiggins, they're both still pretty young. It's kind of crazy. A lot of people say Andrew Wiggins is a bust, but he had some really good years, and then I just don't know what happened. This guy is never motivated to play, it looks like. He just looks like he comes there and does what he has to do and then bounces. But if he could put up 20 points a game like he did back then, now he doesn't have to worry about Jimmy Butler all year long, he could have a pretty good season too. Yeah, I don't like a lot of these players available right now. Miles Bridges wouldn't be too bad, but I don't like his... he's a good defensive player, but I don't like him in fantasy perspective. Doesn't get that much stats. Jonathan Isaac is a good pick. Let me just cue him up. He's someone that gets a lot of steals and blocks a game. 1.5 blocks projected. Steals, 0.9. If he could hit 1.4 threes, if he gets all 3 of these stats, that's pretty solid. It's really rare to find a 3-point shooter that gets steals and blocks. I think last year, Bradley Beal did it. I think he averaged 1 block, 1 steal. Jonathan Isaac, I think, did it. I think Draymond did it. I don't know. I don't know if Draymond hit a 3 last year or not, like 3 a game. Let's see. We're in 7 picks. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get Garland. I don't know about Gary Harris after that, though. I think I'd rather have Garland than Gary Harris. Garland was a pretty good 3-point shooter, and he is going to start next to Colin Sexton. I think eventually one of them is going to end up having to come off the bench. And I think that role makes more sense for Colin Sexton. He is the scorer of the 2. Garland can create, and he's a better 3-point shooter. But they're like Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum light. Garland at least is a great 3-point shooter. Colin Sexton not so much, but he's not bad. And let me see. If I recall, CJ McCollum, I think first 2-3 years he didn't even do that good. And Lillard was killing it from the get. But it took CJ McCollum a while. I think until Wesley Matthews, Batum left. Everybody left basically. Until he started actually producing. Like he jumped. He won Most Improved that year. I think he jumped from like 8 points a game to 20. So that would have been a nice fantasy steal that year for whoever got him. But that's what Sexton and Garland remind me of. Damian Lillard and McCollum light. I don't know if they could match up the offensive prowess, but they're both very undersized guards. And I mean, it worked in Portland for so long. They made it to the Western Conference Finals, and they had a hell of a story this year. It was really fun watching them play throughout the playoffs. Like Lillard balled out. McCollum, whenever Lillard was struggling, McCollum was the one balling out. So they had a nice little niche going on. And Lillard, I don't think is a bad defender. I don't even think CJ is a bad defender. But they have the ability to hide that on defense, if anything. The Cavs, they have Jetty Osman. Who's their power forward? Oh, Love. Tristan Thompson. Yeah, they're not the best defensive team. There goes Tim Hardaway and Kelly Olynyk. Jared Culver also went. Reggie Jackson's here. Derrick Rose signing with the Pistons. That was a random signing to me. I did not see that happening at all. There goes Winslow. Let's take a look. We got Gary Harris, Terrence Ross, Darius Garland. Okay, I want Garland the most, and then Gary Harris. Yeah, hopefully I can get Garland and Harris. Here goes Brook Lopez. I believe I'll get Garland. I don't believe I'll get Gary Harris. Gary Harris, like I said, he's really popular in this league. I know me and at least two other people, they really love him. They love getting him. They love drafting him. Always a free agent pickup for him. Let's see. Not sure who I want. Who went? Brooke Lopez is still there. Jordan Clarkson is kind of interesting, but I don't know. Can't draft him, in my opinion. His role is even going to be further diminished now. Now they have Sexton and Garland, and they're going to give them a lot of minutes. And last year, he was their sixth man off the bench. He put up numbers, but he doesn't even have that role for him this year, if anything. If you're starting Sexton, if you bench Sexton in favor of Clarkson, it's like the same thing. He got the same scoring mentality off the shooting guard position. He is a better shooter, but I think Clarkson is better off staying off the bench and Sexton starting. Let's see. Terrence Ross, Jonathan Isaac, two people I would not mind. I think I'd probably go Terrence Ross just for the three-point shooting ability. I want to take a look at Gary Harris real quick. Oh, there goes Eric Gordon. Damn. 3.3 threes a game right there. Okay. Where is... Actually, I think I'm going to snag up Gary Harris, because he's more popular. I think I can get Garland later. So I think I'm going to grab up Gary Harris. How many threes? 1.8? Yeah, let me go Gary Harris. Wait, how many points are you projected? I'm deciding between Terrence Ross and Gary Harris. Terrence Ross is what, 2.7? Doesn't do much else. Okay, let's go Gary Harris. Let's not think about it too much. I know he's not one of the guys that really loves Gary Harris, so I don't have to worry about that. But let's go Gary Harris. Then hopefully Terrence Ross is still there. And then we'll go Garland. Yeah, not a lot of people are going to take the chance on the rookies. I have a lot of good playmakers, so I don't necessarily need Garland anymore. I have Bledsoe, Harden. Butler will get like about 4 a game. Draymond. Gasol will get a couple. McCollum will get a couple. Lonzo will get a couple, maybe 6, 7 a game. Maybe 8. If Zion's there, I think Lonzo could average a double-double. Without Zion there, maybe 6, 7 a game. Hayward, maybe 2. Gordon, not really. But that's a lot of assists already. Who just went? Paul Millsap. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Darius, you might have to wait a little bit. We're going to go Gary Harris. I really want him on my team. 15 points, threes, and steals. And I really don't want him to get sniped. I got a lot of other picks sniped throughout the draft. I don't want him to get sniped as well. There goes Joe Harris. Gary and Joe. Joe Harris is a pretty good pickup too, but I like the defensive potential of Gary Harris. And I wonder, I saw a couple of rumors where Kevin Love would get traded to the Nuggets. I'm pretty sure Paul Millsap would be in that trade. And picks, that's not a bad pick. That's not a bad trade, I mean. A lot of offensive firepower on that team. They already have a lot of offensive firepower with Michael Porter Jr., Gary Harris, Jamal Murray, Jokic. And I really like how Jokic and Gary Harris work together. I think they make a really good... They work well off each other. Yeah. They work really well off each other. And I think that's really big. But... yeah. I do hope Garland is still there. I'm pretty sure he will be. But I think I'm going to grab Terrence Ross. I just need a little bit more three-point shooting on my team. A little bit more scoring. I got a lot of distributors and good defenders on my team. Gary Harris getting steals. Butler getting steals. Harden getting steals. Bledsoe getting steals. Draymond will get some. McCollum might sneak 1 or 2 in. Hayward might sneak 1 or 2 in. Lonzo's a really good defender. And the Pelicans are going to play really fast pace this year, so that's going to be even more steals for Lonzo. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab Terrence Ross next time around, because I just want some more threes. If Terrence Ross can get whatever, I think he's projected 2.7, plus Harden, plus Lonzo, plus Butler, plus McCollum, a little bit of Hayward, a little bit of Harris. I think that's a good 3-point shooting team. We'll see how it works out. A lot of the teams here, I noticed 2 or 3 other teams went a lot very guard heavy. They did take a lot of the picks I wanted. And I know one of them started off drafting Steph Curry. The other one drafted Beal and Lillard. So, see how their teams look at the end of the draft. We have only 3 more picks left. Hopefully our 3 more picks will be Garland, Terrence Ross, and maybe not Isaac. We'll see who is there. Again, I don't really need power forwards anymore. And I could now put Hayward at small forward. I have Butler at small forward as well. Terrence Ross can play a little bit of small forward and shooting guard. I have Harden to play shooting guard, Butler to play shooting guard. There goes Kevin Huerter. JaVale McGee. Yeah, so I'm going with Terrence Ross next. Then I think I will try to grab Garland after that, if he's there. If he's not there, maybe Harrell. Maybe I'll grab Harrell. If Garland's not there, I'm going to grab Harrell. But Batum is still there. He's not a bad pick, but not enough defensive stats for my liking. TJ Warren is still here. It's a lot of points right there. Reggie Jackson is still here. Also a lot of points. Nas, 13 points projected for Nas. That's kind of big, I think. I don't think he's going to get that much burn. He is a baller, but 13 points is kind of steep. He's not going to get enough playing time for that. Especially in my opinion. Garland's only projected 13 too. I think this is more likely than that. Garland should definitely I think Garland might be able to get up to 15 points. 6-7 assists sounds about right. The 1 steal maybe, hopefully at least. How many did 1.5 threes? I can see him making 2, maybe even 3. He was a good shooter. There goes Bogdanovich. If we scroll down, let's see who else is there. Rodion Crooks. There goes DeLon Wright. Rondo's still here. Arian Prince, PJ Tucker. Yeah, I can't see myself grabbing any of these. Hopefully Garland is there the round after I grab Terrence Ross. I mean, I still have to go 3 more picks, but hopefully he's there. Alright, let's scroll back up. Let's see who we have up here now. A lot of bigs must still be here, actually. Jared Allen is still there. Dwight Powell. Alright, Dwight Powell I'm not surprised by. Miles Bridges. Wayne Dedman. Al-Farouq Aminu. Larry Nance. Rudy Gay. Mason Plumlee. Yeah, I can't see myself drafting any of those guys. Which is not good, because then Jonathan Isaac and Terrence Ross might get drafted. There goes Jared Allen. Alright, if Terrence Ross goes, then we're going to grab Garland. I won't wait for that then. Man, maybe I should grab TJ Warren if Terrence Ross goes. Nah, we'll stick to it. Let's grab Terrence Ross, then Garland. Terrence Ross, Garland, yeah. If Garland is gone, then we'll just see who's available. But for now, I would really like Terrence Ross. Those 2.7 threes, they're going to come real handy. I did want to snag JJ Redick or Eric Gordon later on, but they went earlier. So hopefully T. Ross is still there. Bielitsa is here. Bobby Portis. Will Barton. I think Will Barton is pretty underrated. I know sometimes he comes off the bench in Denver, sometimes he starts. Now Michael Porter Jr. is going to be there, so his role is even cloudier. And Jamal Murray, Gary Harris, Terrence Ross. They have Malik Beasley, I think. They have Torrey Craig. They're just set on the wings. Like, they have so many wing players. And I don't know. I feel like he goes underdrafted. He always performs, really. He always gets his points, rebounds, assists. I feel like games where one of those players are out, he always ends up having like 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, carries the team. I remember for a while when Gary Harris was out, they started Jamal Murray, I believe Torrey Craig, and Will Barton. Okay, there goes Rodney Hood. So we're going to go ahead and grab Terrence Ross. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab Terrence Ross. And next time around, hopefully we get Darius Garland. And then we're going to have one more pick to finish it off. I want to grab Tyler Herro, but I don't know. I don't think he'll be there. Everybody loves Tyler Herro. Everybody. Everybody thinks he's a baller. I'm not even sure Garland will be there in 12 picks. But let's just see. Where is Tyler Herro on the rankings? Oh, did I mess that up? Tyler Herro. What are you ranked at? 170. Let's just queue you up. 0.4 reasonable. 9 points a game. I think he'll do a little bit better than that. But let's just queue him up. Actually, he might not do it early on. I don't think he's going to do well early on, but hey, if a trade happens, he is going to ball out. So let's just... I really want Garland. I didn't want John Morant, but missed out on him. I only have 2 point guards, surprisingly, in Lonzo and Bledsoe. But so many other out of position playmakers like James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. I know Hayward gets a couple of assists. McCollum should get a couple of assists. Marc Gasol should get a couple. Yeah, I have a lot of out of position playmakers. If I can manage to get Garland, that's another point guard to get me a lot of assists. And for threes, I think we're good. James Harden, Lonzo, Gary Harris, Terrence Ross. Butler should hit a couple. Draymond should hit a couple. Marc Gasol same. Bledsoe same. McCollum should hit like 3-ish. If Garland can produce on the threes and assist and get in a steal a game, pretty good fit for our team. I definitely want to try to grab... Yeah, I think I want to try to grab Garland and then finish it off with Herro. But I don't know about Herro. I don't think he'll be there. And worst case scenario, we could always... worst case scenario, I could always just stream that position. See who's available, see who's not. There goes Rudy Gay, Rajon Rondo. Let me see. Who's up here? Yeah, I can't see myself taking any of these players. There goes Bridges. If I had a big man team, I would get a lot of steals at that position. Like, looking at it, so many big men were available later on because a lot of players wanted to grab their wing positions. They wanted to grab their specialist. So big men might have been the way to go since there were so many ranked so high. I do feel like ESPN always shows a lot of love to their big men. They're always ranked pretty high. Because big men do have field goal, but they lack in free throw and threes. But they are good in blocks and turnovers. So they have their trade-off between guards and bigs. Let's see, we're in 9 picks. Maybe Garland will be there. I think Herro might get selected before Garland. And I think that's a big mistake. I think Garland is definitely the better fantasy asset. At least definitely early on. If Herro does get traded, however, I think he will be a better fantasy player. But that's a big risk. You don't know what Miami's going to do. I do think they're going to try to get in another star to pair up with Jimmy Butler. Maybe even Bradley Beal. Maybe Kevin Love. Maybe a point guard. But I don't know. The Heat have a good like roster. They all know their role. They all do a little bit of everything. They're all very versatile. They could all switch all over. There goes Bobby Portis. Defensively, I think they'll be a pretty good team. I really hope they do start Justice Winslow at point guard. I feel like he was doing really great last year when he was at the point guard. And I feel like he should just be their point guard and Goran Dragic should be a scorer off the bench. And worst case scenario, he would have Jimmy Butler facilitating, Jimmy Butler and Winslow facilitating, and Dragic off the bench doing that. Wouldn't be bad. Now we have Tristan Thompson, Will Barton, Bielitsa, TJ Warren, James Johnson, Batum, DJ Augustine, Darius Garland, Kuruks, Aaron Holiday, Kevin Looney, PJ Tucker, Satoransky, Taurean Prince, Cedi Osman. These are all like, I consider them free agent targets. They're all going to be available in free agency, I think. They're not the sexiest of players that people want to draft. They don't want to take their chance on them. And I don't know. I see a lot of these players. A lot of people are going to reach down low for the players that they want right now. And let's see who else is here. Harry Giles. If Bagley doesn't start at center, which I don't think he will, and if Dwayne Dedmon doesn't work out, I think Harry Giles could be a sleeper pick. Kyle Anderson's here. He's a pretty good overall player, but he does not score like at all. But he can do a little bit of everything: block, steals, assists, rebound, threes. But he just doesn't score enough. Cedi Osman, I liked him last year. He started off the season pretty hot, but then kind of fizzled away. Mo Bama's here, Jackson Hayes, Ed Davis, Kevin Knox, Marvin Williams, KCP. The Lakers, I think, are starting Bradley and Danny Green. And I think Rajon Rondo and KCP are coming off the bench. So that'll be pretty interesting. And I think LeBron is playing point guard for them, but at the small forward position. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, LeBron's basically always playing point guard anyway. But they're really switching it up this year. Let's see who else is there. Tyler Herro. Since we're later in the draft, this is the part where people take their sweet time. Oh, there goes Tyler Herro. Yeah, like I said, I did think he was going to go ahead of Darius Garland. He is more hyped up. He had a crazy fun summer league. He did really good. Preseason the other day, I think he had like 5 straight threes. This kid can score. But the problem with being on the Heat is he just doesn't have a defined role. I mean, he might be a nice scorer off the bench, but I really want to see him get traded, to be honest. If they could trade him for, like, you know, a superstar point guard, not even superstar, even a star point guard, or even a star big man, I think, yeah, I think Herro could ball out. Who's the Heat starting center right now? Oh, Bam Adebayo. So at power forward, I think they're playing James Johnson, Winslow. Not Winslow. James Johnson or Olynyk. I don't know who they're starting at power forward. Yeah, but if the Heat could get a star power forward or a star point guard and move Herro, I think Herro will be really, really in a really good situation, especially on Toronto, especially on OKC, especially on Washington if they trade for Beal. Herro has more trade value, I think. Wait and see approach. He could have some big games early on too, though. But I know he's really hyped up. I really like him too, for sure. Definitely better than half these other people left over. Let's see. What are we in? 4 picks. Marvin Williams is still here. Jackson Hayes, Cody Zeller, Kevin Knox. It's like he's an afterthought in New York now, ever since they got RJ Barrett and like 40 other wing players. There goes Willie Cauley-Stein. And I think he was projected like 60th, 70th pick. And what, he went 135, sorry. Now we have Dwayne Dedman is the highest, Brent Clark, Alfred Camino, Larry Nance, Mason Plumlee. I could see Zach Collins going because I think he is going to start at the power forward spot in Portland. And I know he can shoot. I know Jonathan Isaac will probably go because people love his defensive potential. Will Barton might go because he is a good scorer. Hopefully. Oh, there goes Kobe White. Oh, the rookies are going. I really want Garland. Garland and Kobe White. Those are two big picks for me. I think Kobe White is a sleeper rookie of the year pick. But the problem is he's not starting off the season the starting point guard. Satoransky is. And then there's what? Chris Dunn's still there. So once they figure that out and eventually let Kobe White start, I think he's a sleeper candidate for Rookie of the Year. Alright, let's see. We got two more picks. Hopefully Garland doesn't go in that time. If he does, I think we're going to go Isaac. There goes Zach Collins, like I said. He is starting, so not bad. Jeff Green is here. James Johnson. Oh, TJ Warren is here. I think I'd rather TJ Warren than Isaac. Let's just keep him in. Then again, Isaac's defense, his steals and threes. TJ Warren scores. Let's go Isaac over TJ Warren. Never mind. Batum is here. Alex Len. Yeah. Nah. Just one more person. Just one more person can't pick Darius Garland. That's all we are waiting for. If I miss out on one of these two for Darius Garland, I think I'll be able to live with that. Let's see. Aaron Holiday. Who did he use? Wade Denman. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and draft Darius Garland. And now we just got one more pick. One more round. Let's see who falls to us. I know they're going to be maybe... I don't know if Isaac will fall to us. I don't think TJ Warren will because he's a much better scorer. People like always usually prioritize scoring. There goes Derrick Rose. Went before Reggie Jackson. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to work out between Reggie Jackson and Derrick Rose. There was also talk of, I think, Detroit trading Drummond to the Warriors for D'Lo near the deadline. If Pistons weren't doing good and it was finally time to move on from Drummond because he is going to be a free agent at the end of the year. I believe it's this year or the next year. I believe it was Drummond, Reggie Jackson for D'Angelo Russell. And then the Warriors can go back to their four. They would have, what, Curry, Clay, whoever their small forward is going to be, Draymond, and Drummond, with Willie Cauley-Stein still backing him up. Unless they send Willie Cauley-Stein over to Detroit, which wouldn't be bad. Basically a Drummond light. Alright, let's see. Satoransky's still here. Kyle Anderson. Again, free agency waiver wire guys, in my opinion. That's the downside of having bigger leagues. I do like a 12-man league. I think 10-man leagues, a lot of good players you could find in free agency. In a 12-man league, a lot of the players drafted are much more, I'd say people you don't usually see on fantasy rosters. Like, a lot of people might not have Brandon Clark on their roster. A lot of 10-man leagues, Dwayne Dedman, Zach Collins may not even get drafted. It makes it a little bit more challenging, more fun in my opinion. Because one time, my first year playing fantasy, I think we had a 6-man league. And I think I had an all-star starting 5. Like, we all did. Oh, there goes Jonathan Isaac. There goes TJ Warren. Okay, there goes all of my picks. Alright, we're going to have to find someone for 6 picks. Hey guys, so unfortunately, I lost the last 10 or 15 minutes of the video. I tried recovering it, but I just couldn't seem to find it. But I'm just going to have the last 2 rounds up here for you guys to look at. Pause the video if you want to see who goes where. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. See you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.